Welcome back. Yes, you are back with your boy Scarcious. We are in the Master League right now. We have our Mewtwo on the lead. We're faced up against a Kyogre, shiny flexing. We're offloading a side strike here. They let that go. That does a big damage, of course. And now they're going to throw a Surf. We're going to let it go. Then we're going to look to build up and get off another side strike. And if they want to take switch, they can by shielding and farming down. And it looks like that's exactly what they want to do here. That's absolutely fine. We're coming Xerneas here. Alright. Okay, they're getting off a charge move here. We're going to shield it. Alright, it's Surf. That's cool. Getting off close combat. We are lowering our defense by doing this, so we're going to have to swap out into Groudon, which is what we're trying to do. Okay, they come in Togekiss here. It is a flying type, but Groudon still has play against it, so nothing to be worried about here. Togekiss isn't a Lugia. I mean, if it was against Lugia, it would be totally different, but yeah, just a Togekiss. We don't mind. Fire punches are adding up, as you can see. And let's see what they want to do. I'm just spamming them fire punches off. We don't care. We just want to get it as low as possible. And then Xerneas can then come back in later and finish off the battle. So the battle will be finished off by Xerneas. So let's see how things go. They catch the move here, keeping all that energy stored on Togekiss. But unfortunately for them, their Dialga is met by our Xerneas. So I'm going to see what the vibe is. We shield the Iron Head, offloading the Moonblast. It's not going to take them out. We're going to farm them down, which works out even better for us. We want to have energy ready for that Togekiss, right? Look at this. Perfect farm down. Perfect. And we obviously win CMP. So this one will wrap up their Togekiss. Togekiss would have only threw Ancient Power. It wouldn't have been threatening anyway. Our Xerneas is still nice and healthy. That one's GG's. Nicely done. So taking that W, moving swiftly on into the next one. Okay. Faced up against a Ho-Ho here. Okay. Let's see what the vibe is. Building up that energy, offloading here. Let's see what they want to do. Some trainers want to shield the first. This one does the same. Okay. Now they're throwing their charge move, expecting Sacred Fire. It is. Do they get attack drop? They do, but that's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Mewtwo still dominates this matchup. So offloading the side shot there, you can see it still does nice damage. And now they want to go for the Brave Bird. That's absolutely fine. We will be shielding it. So this will force them to want to dip out or to take the side strike, which will be taking them out because we're at back to back here and they have no more play. So bye-bye Ho-Ho. And now they come in with a Dialga. We swapped that instantly into our Xerneas because we're not letting them farm our Mewtwo down. Nah. And then they decide to swap out into their Groudon. It's absolutely fine. Going for the Moonblast. That does big damage. Alright. They're going to throw Precipice Blades here. We will survive it. They will have to throw a Fire Punch to take us out before we get to a close combat. They know we're at a close combat, so they had to throw there. Which is fine for us because their Groudon has no energy. So we're building up extras here, like you can see. Come on, Mewtwo with energy. You already know what he's about. So now we swap our energy stored on the Mewtwo. And now Groudon comes in. So come on, Draco me if you want. All I'm doing here, I'm throwing Fire Punches. I just want to put it into range where Side Strike will do its thing. So there we go. Comes off as a bait because they shield the Fire Punch. Gonna get off another Fire Punch here. They know they need to get extra energy for our Mewtwo, so that's what they're trying to do. But we're just bringing them lower and lower and lower into range where Mewtwo can finish this one off. They throw the Iron Head here, it doesn't take us out. Now we Fire Punch. Let's go. This will put them into a range. We can then swap into Mewtwo, and then that's it. Side Strike does the job. Mewtwo moving around as a real pivot in that one there. I mean, energy stored on Mewtwo is just game over. So GG's, nicely done. Moving on into the next one. Let's get him. Alright, faced up against a Dragonite. Okay, we don't mind this, but let's see how it plays out. Because they might want to use their Dragonite as a pivot. So, let's see what the vibe is here. Side Strike them, gets the shield. I mean, it's a shadow, so no need to go for the Ice Beam. Side Strike threatens them too much, so they shield it. Then they go for a Dragon Claw. We shield just to put pressure on them, to force them to do something here. What do? They stick around, and they have to hold on to this Side Strike, and that will get the next shield. So they're 2 shields down. What do they want to do here? They think they can catch, but we wasn't even at the move yet. Now we've got a Side Strike banked on our Mewtwo, and now we swap out into our Groudon, and then Mewtwo has no shields. So we're going to take this Side Strike, it's absolutely fine, but now we can get off our Precipice Blades, which you already know does big damage. And now they're going to get off another charge move here. That's absolutely fine. Groudon, we don't need it. It's done its job. Now we can just come and get a farm down now. Look at that, perfect farm down. Bye bye Mewtwo. And now they come in with Kyogre. This is cool. Absolutely fine. Letting off the Moonblast, which will do big damage. Okay. And the shield up preserves some health. Alright. Now we can just build up. Alright, now we're going to throw this Moonblast. This will take out their Kyogre, and then we can snipe them with our Mewtwo who has energy. That's what we're trying to do here, and we do. Side Strike on the Shadow D-Knight obviously does big damage. And that's GG's. Nicely done. Taking that W, and we will move swiftly into the next one. Let's go. Alright, face up against a Kyogre once again. Okay, this one on lead. No problem, we're going to offload the Side Strike. They normally let the first go. And sometimes want to shield the second. This trainer throws at bad timing, unfortunately. Doesn't even get off one charge move by the time we get off 2 Side Strikes. They shield here, it's absolutely fine. Our Mewtwo's job is done, we're not going to shield. Alright, now they farm down, it's absolutely fine. We can come in Xerneas here. Let's go. And we actually still don't even have to shield, we can just save the 2 shields for our Groudon, because we know the counter's already out the way, which is the Kyogre. So Groudon can then run riot with 2 shields. And we still have Xerneas, which is still around. I mean, he's got low health, but it's still in a decent range. So we're looking good with 2 shields. Now we swap out, and it's Xerneas. And then they swap out into Dialga. What are they thinking here? Alright, we're full sending. Precipice Blaze, no baiting. How are they feeling? Like, big damage. Well, they top left, and that's GG's. Nicely done. Alright, moving swiftly, we are now faced up against a Zacian, and you already know Mewtwo doesn't mind. And they swap out straight away into a Dialga. Dialga's met by a Groudon. I mean, come on. We have a feeling, we're 95% sure they're going to shield here, but we're full sending, we don't want to bait. And they shield that, that's absolutely fine. Alright, building up to the next one. We're not going to throw on the CMP because we know that's what they want to do. So we just do an extra mud shot, and now we shield. Do one more mud shot here and then throw the Precipice. Let's go. How they feeling? Like, yeah, they really want switch. What they got hiding in the back, man? What they got hiding in the back? We're shielding this up. We're shielding this up. We want to keep Switch because they really wanted it. So we want to know why. Do they have a dark type in the back that doesn't want to be trapped by our fairy? We're going to find out. Alright, they farmed down Zation. That's absolutely fine. We're coming Mewtwo here. Let's see what the vibe is. What do they want to do? We're holding our energy. They tried to catch. We anticipated they had a dark type. So they're not catching. And they top left, and that's GG's. Nicely done. Alright, taking that W. We are now moving swiftly into the last one. Let's go. As we are now an expert. Let's go get him. Alright, there's Mewtwo versus Zation once again. Let's go. Big damage. Let's go. They throw in here. Let's see what they want to do here. They're throwing the first move. Are they going to try and catch our second move? They do. And we had the feeling they would try and they still get it off. But that's okay. No problem. Because this is what we would throw at their Mewtwo anyway. Because we are not running Shadow Ball. So we just want to bring the Mewtwo down low. Bring it as low as possible. Because Mewtwo does well against our back line. So this is fine. It's fine. Mewtwo from this health range can't cause our team too much trouble now. Especially while we still have 2 shields. So let's see what the vibe is here. Making sure not to throw on CMP. We're going to shield up here, go for the mud shot down. They should be able to get another charge move off. It's absolutely fine. We're just going to mud shot it down. We can take a side strike comfortably. Shield that though. And see what the vibe is. See what we can do. We don't often go 2 shields down early, especially while the opponent has their 2 shields. We grab 1 shield there though. We're going to take a charge move here. Close combat. Alright, then they bring in Dialga. Okay, we're keeping energy stored on our Groudon. And now we're coming in with our Xerneas. Xerneas does well against Dialga when it has no shields. It still does fine. Dragon Breath is doing nothing and 1 Iron Head can't take us out. And we're not going to lower our attack right now by going for close combat. That's what they want, so that 1 Iron Head can take us out. But nope, that's not going to happen. They're going to have to throw 2 Iron Heads. Going for another Moonblast here. What do they want to do? They shield. Alright, so no shields left on each end. And now we go for the close combat. This will be getting rid of their Dialga. So say bye-bye to Dialga. Alright, and now we can swap into Groudon to wrap things up like a Christmas present. And that was the last battle. Thank you guys for coming by once again. You all take care now. Peace.